I'm Dan Larson, and this is Star Wars The Black Series for LOM in 4 lesser minutes. 4LOM is a 6-inch scale action figure, the fourth of 6 crucial bounty hunter figures that must be produced before this line can even consider ending. The bounty hunters are the sub-collection within the larger Star Wars The Black Series collection until Hasbro gets around to making Ewoks. He's the kind of figure that simultaneously makes the line look really good and really bad. Good because he's a fan-favorite character, part of the aforementioned bounty hunters, one of the characters that has been part of the Star Wars action figure collecting since the vintage line back in 1982 with the release of Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. It's a solid figure that looks great, and it's the first time he's ever been produced at this scale. Bad because it's just 4LOM and his gun. If this was a Marvel Legends figure, you could at least take some consolation in the fact that your $20+ was getting you a Build-A-Figure piece as well. The only thing included here is a blaster rifle, and I'm not suggesting that there is an accessory that 4LOM should have come with. I'm suggesting that it's time to put Build-A-Figures in the line. It's not Hasbro's fault that 4LOM is, as a character, barely posable, so the figure itself isn't going to have much posability either. In Hasbro's defense, they actually improved on the C-3PO design that 4LOM borrows heavily from, most notably in the elbow region, with the struts that now have rail housings that allow the pistons to slide, giving the elbow some bend, and swiveling biceps as well. I can only assume this means we should be expecting a new version of C-3PO in the near future. 4LOM was designed to be a protocol droid, but overrode his initial programming to become an autonomous, self-aware entity thanks to logic glitches and personality software corruption. Logic Glitches, by the way, is the name of my new band. Our first single, Personality Software Corruption, debuts on SoundCloud this fall. What does LOM stand for anyway? According to Wikipedia, in canon, 4LOM is an LOM series protocol droid with a serial numbering of 4. But the abbreviation is actually a reference to the phrase "for love or money," which speaks to the extremes that someone will or will not go to in order to complete a task, or the degree of compromise they are willing to make to justify the end result. In this case, 4LOM is willing to bounty hunt for love or money. So you can save your Imperial credits, 4LOM can be paid in warm hugs. But that might help explain why he travels with his pal Zuckuss, a creature from the species that 4LOM is based on. If they get paid as a team, 4LOM is getting both love in the form of the good times they have as a part of their professional relationship, and money in the form of money. 4LOM's other name could be 4L and M. And since we're here, let's go ahead and address the moof in the room. For years, there was a question as to which bug-headed bounty hunter was Zuckuss and which one was 4LOM, because back when the vintage figures were originally released, someone at Kenner mixed up their names. The lineup is clearly Dengar, IG-88, Boba Fett, Bossk, a bug droid, and a bug alien. Calling the droid Zuckuss makes no sense since droids are generally named by their serial numbers. But it wasn't officially corrected until years later, but at that time the names had already stuck. So is this Zuckuss or is this 4LOM?
It's 4LOM, I said it like 17 times.
If you're not a Star Wars collector or you only jump for the traditional 4-inch scale, then this is an easy pass. But if you already have enough 4-inch 4LOMs and you're ready to mix things up, then this is a must-have, so buy it if you see it, and if you see 2, leave 1 for the next collector. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Share this video. If you're in the position to help the channel grow, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/toygalaxy and let us know in the comments down below if you have a special subset of Star Wars characters that you fancy. For me, it's the bounty hunters, then space pilots, then werewolves. I know producer Greg, I know you were a big fan of robots that torture other robots. Is that still true? Was that not you? I think there's one.